What's up, guys? Welcome back to yet another vlog. I've noticed that you guys love my vlog style videos, so we're going to be vlogging today, and we are going to, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, if it's Kokon or Kokon. I've heard people pronouncing it in so many other ways. We are going to go to Kokon Ecolodge today, and I'm going to be showing you what it looks like there. We're going to start the vlog off by leaving the house and heading to Kokon Ecolodge. Kokon Ecolodge is located Marshall. I don't know if it's actually Marshall, because then you have to get on a boat to get to an island where the lodge is actually placed. So for Kokon Ecolodge, I don't know the exact location, but when we get there, hopefully we get to clarify things. So come along with me on this journey. It's going to be fun as always. Let's go. Alright guys, so we are almost at the place you get the boat to go to the island where Kokon Lodge is. But before reaching to the area where you get the boat, there is a checkpoint here where you will find the immigration officers and Liberian DEA. You just have to tell them that, hey, I am going to Kokon Lodge, and they will allow you. So I just have to tell you guys that, because those are the things you will see before reaching, you know, the area that you can get on the boat to go to Kokon Lodge. So let's continue our journey.
Swinging blades at these scrubs, bitches flock like bugs to the light, getting right, treat my hoes like.
All right guys, so when you pass the checkpoint, you will come all the way down and you will see a sign telling you where Kokon Lodge is. You will see Kokon Lodge Tourism Center, bend right. So right after the checkpoint, you have to take a right, and that's what we're going to do. But I just came a little bit further so you can actually see the sign, and there is the sign. So we are going down this road to board the boats. So let's go, my people. So you will come all the way down until where the road finishes, and then you will see another sign for Kokon Ecolodge Tourism Center. Yeah, so that is the other sign telling you to bend on your left, and you bend on your left, and this is where you enter from. Immediately I enter, somebody is here telling me to stop. All right guys, so we just arrived at Kokon Lodge Tourism Center. So this is the first place you see when you arrive at Kokon Lodge. You understand? So this is where you board the boats and stuff to go to the island where the actual lodge is located. So that's what we're about to do right now. We're about to board a boat. What's up, man? So the drive from here was approximately an hour plus, because I came from town. So if you are in Central Monrovia and you're trying to come to Kokon Lodge, just know the drive is a little bit long, and if there's traffic, it might be over 2 hours, but we took an hour 20 minutes approximately. Now this is the reception area. This is the first place you see when you arrive at Kokon Lodge. Not actually the lodge, but this is the docking area where you get a boat to go to the island where the lodge is actually located. But this is where you make payments to enter, and I think the payment is $25, right? Yeah, so $25 per person. What does that come with?
Round trip plus.
Could they go kart? Okay, yeah. So it comes with a round trip on the boat, bring you, and at the same time there's actually a go-kart that takes you when you arrive to the lodge. So all of that, we're going to be covering all of that in this video, so you know, stay tuned. All right, so before you get onto the boats, there is a briefing that they brief you, safety briefing that they brief you, and apart from that, they give you a life vest. As you can see, Ruby right now, she's strapped in. They give you a life vest to wear, so just in case of anything, you can float on top of water, because we are going to be on water. Do you understand? So right now, I'm about to get the vest and get the safety briefing from him. So yeah, let's go.
Okay, welcome to Marshall City. I'm Solomon. Marshall City has a well include 3 rivers. We got the Farmington River, the Dew, and the Bar Rivers. While on your way going, on your right, the 3 river join the Atlantic Ocean. We call that area the Bar Mouth because it's a little bit shaky. You move further on your left, you see the Jepensi Island. If you're lucky, you see some, you can do some photo. You pass through a little mangrove, you get to our next transit. You get there, you get in your golf car. The golf car will take you through the savannah grass. You meet the old abandoned U.S. Marine Base. In our own what we say Labrador Wage War on Germany during World War II. You see some of the old buildings. You pass through a little forest, you get to Kokon. The place is called Basso Point. It's Lower Grand Basso County. District number 1. It's a peninsula island that connected to the mainland, while the Seesaw the river is on the other side. So you welcome to Kokon first recession. I'm Solomon Baker. Here is our boat safety instruction on our white boat. Always wear your life jacket before entering boat. Only remove it after leaving the boat. Keep your hands in the boat at all times. Stay seated in the boat at all times. No smoking on board. No single-use plastic or container, meaning that no food, no water, no drink. It's an eco-friendly environment. You go there, you feel Kokon, enjoy yourself, feel free. Always listen to the captain, and the captain for today is Cyrus looking. So you're welcome to Kokon.
So the name of the area is actually Kokon, not Kokon.
No, Kokon. Meaning in Basel means sit on it. Yeah, sit on it. Kokon.
All right, guys, so we just clarified some things. So as long as customers are on ground, they leave from here every hour. And on the other side from the lodge itself, every 15 minutes, as long as customers are on ground. Do you understand? So that's how it works. So this is what the waiting area here looks like. This is where people sit and wait for the boats before you get transferred to go to where Kokon Lodge is located. We're sitting here for a little bit because somebody else just came and they will be riding with us to go to the lodge. So let's wait, guys. All right, guys, so we're about to board the boat, and you know, you have to be careful because you know, water is not stable. It's just always jelly-like. Yeah, so guys, we're about to take off. This is not an airplane, but we're about to leave. And guess who's here? Another creator like myself. he was at Nimba Ecolodge with me, and you know, he assisted me with the shoot. So it's a good thing that he's here. Say hi.
Hi.
Guys, so we just arrived at the peninsula. It's not actually an island, it's actually a peninsula. We actually arrived here a couple of minutes ago, and they have the carts here to take you into the lodge. So, you know, you're not going to be doing a lot of walking. The fact that you get on a boat to get here, approximately 10 to 12 minutes, it gives you a thrill of adventure before you reach the actual lodge. And the joining with the cart from here to the lodge is kind of a historical joining because there are old US military bases here that you will see on your way to the Ecolodge. So you understand, as you pass by these bays, they give you a brief history about, you know, why they were there, why they were built, and you know, the reason why this place is called Kokon Lodge. So let's get into the golf cart and head to the lodge itself. Let's go. All right, guys, so this is the first place you arrive at with the cart when you enter Kokon Lodge. This place includes the waiting area, a bar, and the restroom. At the same time, it has a pathway heading straight to another sitting area, which includes the pool area and a view of the ocean. So come along with me. Let me show you what this place has to offer. So this is the bar area as you enter into Kokon Lodge. On your right, you will find the bar area. Now, the bar don't only sell non-alcoholic drink. You have alcoholic drink, you have non-alcoholic drink, you have water. For those of you who like to stay healthy, everything that you want or need when it comes to drink can be found at the bar, although this place is far from town. When you come further down into the sitting space, this is where people order food from, and you can sit here, eat. The kitchen here, from what I heard, the kitchen here is a seafood kitchen, and anything you want seafood wise can be ordered here, and you sit right here and eat. Now, everything that is being cooked here is gotten from either the ocean or locally. We are in Bassa County, and you know Bassa people love their doma, which includes seafood, fish, and what have you. So as you walk down this area, as you walk down, come with me, you have a board here telling you some of the activities that this place offer. You have surf classes, you have forest tour, you have the rock formation, you have village tour, you have bird watching, you have Chimpanzee Island, you have wood carving classes, and then you have the botanical tour. These are different activities that you can do whilst you are here at, you know, Kokon Ecolodge. This place is an ecolodge, first of all, and secondly, is also a reserve. They are non-plastic tolerant, which is a good thing because this all contribute towards global warming. As you walk further down, come with me, you see the restroom area or the bathroom area, as Liberian people might call it. You have he and she. This is female, this is male. And when you walk in a little bit, you also have, you know, where you can wash your hands. And like other ecolodges here in Liberia, you also have the mechanism where you step on and then the water comes out and then you wash your hands, which is very, very unique. I think it's safe to say that ecolodges in West Africa are really thriving, and Liberia as a whole is making a name for itself when it comes to ecolodges in West Africa. So follow me, let's go. All right, guys, so coming out of the restaurant area, on my right, you have the mini boutique. This is where you purchase swimwear. So if you come to Kokon Lodge and you don't have swimming costumes, this is where you can get some for a reasonable price, of course. Now, from here, the next area we're going to be seeing is the pool area. The pool area consists of many things. You have beach or pool chairs around the pools where you can sit, lay back, and watch your kids swim. They also have a shower and an outside bathroom, and also have upright seated chairs where you can order food from the restaurant, sit and eat your food. From here, we're going to be heading to the cabins. I'm going to be showing you what the cabins look like. I'm going to be showing you what the cabins cost. You understand? But before that, some quick facts about this place. Let's go.
Kokon Ecolodge is an eco-friendly accommodation located in Marshall, Margibi County, Liberia. This lodge is designed to offer a sustainable natural experience while promoting responsible tourism in Liberia. Situated in the coastal area of Marshall, about an hour drive from Monrovia, it offers beautiful views of the Atlantic Ocean and surrounding mangroves. The Ecolodge is constructed with eco-friendly materials, blending harmoniously with the natural environment. It focuses on reducing environmental impact through sustainable practices such as recycling, composting, and using solar energy. Kokon Ecolodge provides guests with access to Liberia's rich biodiversity. Nearby mangroves, forests, and beaches are home to diverse species of birds, sea turtles, and marine life. The Ecolodge offers a mix of rooms and bungalows with a rustic yet comfortable feel. Each room is designed to immerse guests in nature while still providing basic amenities. Guests can enjoy activities like forest walk, surfing, wood carving, and bird watching. The lodge also promotes local culture and ecotourism by organizing guided tours and engaging local communities. Kokon Ecolodge partners with nearby communities, helping to provide jobs and training while promoting conservation and ecotourism in the area. The lodge offers a restaurant that serves fresh, locally sourced food, often highlighting Liberian cuisines and ingredients. With its serene environment, Kokon Ecolodge is a popular choice for travelers seeking a peaceful retreat away from the hustle and bustle of city life. With that being said, let's get right back into the video.
All right, guys, so food was just served, and I'm having a fish burger. I don't know if they're trying to be, how can I say, traditional or very authentic to Liberia as possible. We are in Bassa, and you know Bassa people love dombo and fufu, that type of stuff. So Ruby is having fufu and seafood pepper soup. I'm having fish burger, and this is this sweet potatoes? Yeah, this is sweet potatoes, not Irish potatoes, but sweet potatoes, chips or fries. I think they're trying to be as authentic as possible to Grand Bassa. You know, Grand Bassa has fish, a lot of fish. They're known for having a lot of fish. They're known for having a lot of seafood. They are known for swallowing dombo and, you know, especially the greater dombo and stuff like that. So
fufu, I like fufu.
And fufu, right? Yeah, and fufu too. So I mean, I'm happy that every eco lodge I visit has something unique to them. With Nimba, you can get GB on that side. With Kokon Lodge, you can get how you call it, fufu and seafood soup. Actually, anything seafood, because what I heard was the kitchen is a seafood kitchen. You understand? So whatsoever they catch from the water is what is being served here. And then in Grand Cape Mount with Wakola Jungle Lodge, you can get cassava leaf, you know, which is
Cape Mount.
Yeah, which is like a Cape Mount type thing, Cape Mount soup. So yeah, man, I'm just trying to eat a little bit, then I can continue the vlog. You understand? So see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so we've been here for a while now, and they asked us if we wanted to do, you know, the forest walk. Now, the forest walk is one of the activities you can do here, and I was like, you know, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not do the forest walk? You know, I did the forest walk in Nimba. I did the forest walk in Wakola. So why should I run away from, you know, the forest walk here at Kokon Lodge? And this one, from what I heard, this one is shorter. This one is like 15 minutes. If they are not doing the explanation on what the different trees are and whatnot, 15 minutes. So you leave from here and go as far as the rock formation, and that is what I want to see. Actually, probably get some drone footage of it. Yeah, so before you go for the forest walk, they make sure that they give you some boots to wear. So, you know, they got us in some boots right now so that we can be protected from some of the things in the forest. So yeah, come along with me. It's going to be fun as always.
Good morning to all. I'm Nikki Akofa. I'm the operational manager here, and this is our tour instruction. I read: for your safety, in our effort to protect this natural site, we ask you to kindly abide by the following rules and regulations here. Rule number 1, follow your guide. So for today's tour, I'm going to be your guide. Stay on the trails. Please do not leave the trails until you are told to do so. Be careful where you step. In our forest, there are some little holes or there are some gravel ends or muddy pieces might be on the way going. So you always have to be careful the way you step so you cannot kill any insect here. Touch nothing. Whenever we need you to touch on anything, we ask you to do that gently, because touching on things in the forest can be of harm to your health. Some falling branches from the top of the tree or other animals might be in the tree and you don't know, or probably some of the tree might be a bit personal and you don't know. So we don't need you to touch anything until we ask you to do so. Do not make noise. This is a natural habitat, so all of the animals here, they are used to the sound and that of colors. So if we can be as quiet as we can, definitely you might see some of these animals. They are not static, so while moving you see them. At least then we have an idea of what we have here. Take nothing but pictures. So all of the things you see in the forest belongs to this forest and not of the animals here. So whatever thing you see, you only allowed to take pictures or do videos. If we have any fruit that we come across, we want you to taste it, we will taste it and leave the rest of the fruit right here. Leave nothing but footprint. Probably you have something to munch on, like snacks, biscuit or any other thing. When you are done, just give it to me and we'll trash it, and then we can get back to trash it properly. Here we say kill nothing but time. I spoke about you have to be careful where you step. So the millipedes that are in the forest, they are all helpful to the ecosystem. They consume the partly dead leaf or rotten leaf. It goes to the forest floor to neutralize it for the younger plants to grow. So this is why they are very important that we don't have to kill them. Feel free to ask all questions you want, and we hope you enjoy your tour. So you can ask any question of your choice as much as you want to, and when I'm electing on these questions, I will definitely give you the response. But if not, if I'm doing more research on some of the fruits or endangered species that we might come across, I'll also have you aware of it. Thank you. So this tour will last for 45 minutes to an hour due to photography and explanation. Mostly we'll be talking about trees and plants on our way in. If we see some animals like birds or other animals, we will also explain about that. If you have any question, feel free to ask and then we can get going.
Guys, so we just hit the forest, and first thing I realized is it's a little bit, you know, cool in here. That's the one thing you need to know when you're doing these forest hike or these forest walk. It's very, very chilled, so you don't get to sweat a lot. But I will tell you though, Nimba and Kokon Ecolodge, you will sweat because it's a very long walk. But this one started cool. Let's see how far we get before we start sweating. You get me? So come along with us on this journey. I can't wait to reach the rock formation. Here is Madame. Are you having fun?
Yes, it shouldn't be long.
She remembers the hike from Cape Mar County, the lodge in Cape Mar County, and it was not fun, guys. We really walked. So yeah, man, this is the pathway we are passing right now. This is the pathway. as you can see. We are heading to the rock formation. All right, guys, so when you are taking these forest walk or forest hike, there are brief stops in the forest to explain, you know, what the trees do for us as humans, what the animals here, you know, are like, and what nature offers to this forest. So we'll be making series of stops, and our guide will be explaining to us what the trees do. You know, like of recent, he was explaining about okay, I think this one animal. Now I'm scared. Monkeys? Yeah. All right, so they saw some monkeys. Now I'm whispering. Anyways, let me turn over to the instructor so he can tell you a little bit more about the forest.
All right, so here we have this little hill here in Liberia. A lot of people know it to be Bokapa Hill. It's a termite mound, and each termite mound there is 1/3 of it. That means the upper part of the mound is smaller than the one that is underground. And in each termite mound, there is a queen. She's the one responsible to reproduce or to multiply the rest of the termites in every mound. So she also is the fattest in the whole termite mound. She's the biggest. Probably the people are giving her more food to be healthier to produce. Yeah. So, but whenever she's threat, they takes her from one destination to another, like a queen or a president, and they got her in the comfort to take her. And also, she produces some termites in a seasonal period wherein they grow wings and they fly. That's the time our local people put the lights up and they put the bucket of water down or tops. When the termites fly around the light, they get drunk and they fall into it. You pick it up, patch it, and enjoy your bucket palm view. So that's it. Yes. So palm trees are one of the dominant species of tree we find in our primary forest. Majority of the forests in Liberia, you might see palm trees, and they grow naturally by birds taking their seeds from one place to another. So in Liberia, we harvest the palm, we pound it and make the palm butter or delicious milk. We also pound it, strain it, and get the oil from it. We make the palm oil. We crack the seed and make the kernel oil that you can also eat, and you can use it for lotion as well. So the top of the tree, there's a head which produces the cabbage. We also eat the palm cabbage, and the middle top of the tree also we cut it in a way that we produce the palm wine. Some is sour, some is sweet, but if you mind the sweetness of it, you get booze or you get drunk. And the branches can be used for benches. The thatches can be used for broom making or thatching of your roof, your houses. And in the thatch, this one, there's a thin thread in it that the local people gather a lot. They use on their tie and make the fishing net. Some take a lot and put in bags and make up their regular mattress. It goes for years. And also, according to research, they say that the bark of the tree can be used for gas making, and that of the country solar that we produce today. So that's why it is called the mother tree for all the trees in our forest, because it has so many usefulness that there is nothing for it to waste. It's a competition for light. In every forest, there is a competition for light. The bigger trees that grow, it creates a canopy. It makes it difficult for the smaller trees to grow faster. Why? Back then in school, we said that we need sunlight for everything, where every living thing needs air, sunlight, water, and what have you. So because that the bigger trees create a canopy, so that it makes it difficult for the smaller trees to grow. You saw the squirrel, right? Yeah. So there are different types of species of fig tree. But this tree here is fig. It strangle other tree until it kill its host. So this is a fig strangler tree. It creates a strategy to grow from the top of a palm tree or another tree and send the roots down to the forest floor. In that process, it attracts nutrition from the host tree until the root comes down. At the same time, it overshadows the host tree and takes sunlight to grow faster.
It's like a parasite.
It's a parasite tree. So it's called fig strangler tree. So it also produces a fruit, a seed that animals eat it, most especially bee eaters and turacles. They eat them, defecate to another tree top, and it grows from the top of the tree to come down. So when we say that we animals need each other to survive, this is what we're speaking of. There are some animals in the forest that if you kill them from the forest, no other tree will grow with that species that they normally produce, because these animals eat the fruit, it goes to the system, processed in the system, defecated before that seed can grow. Other than that, there will be no existence of that kind of plant or tree.
All right, guys, so we are finally reaching the rock formation. Remember when I told you, well, let's see what it would take for us to sweat? I am actually sweating, but I think it was worth it. We're coming out of the forest and we are heading to the beach. And right beside the beach, you have the rock formation. That is where we are going to be flying the drone. So I can show you this amazing view. It's quite high. I'm not even gonna lie, it's quite high. So if you are afraid of heights, you have to be careful on this one. Hey, I'm about to fly this drone. is very high down, but you can't tell right now because of where I'm standing. So the best thing I can do for you is fly the drone so you can see the distance as to where we are standing and how far we are from the actual ground or the ocean. So let's fly the drone. Alright guys, so we're about to head back to the lodge. Now this walk or this hike was really fun. This was the easiest one I've ever done.
Yes.
All the other eco lodges, yo, don't let them tell you to get on that walk, bro. You have to be fit. You have to be fit to go on those walks. Some of the walks are an hour, 45 minutes to 2 hours just to go. And guess what? It's the same amount of time to go back. But this one, I think this one was less than an hour. Back and forth, I would say an hour plus, which is not bad. And the view is amazing. I keep saying this, you guys should come to Kokon Ecolodge. This is my favorite eco lodge out of the three. I keep saying it and I will always say it. This is my favorite eco lodge out of the three. You understand? Second, Nimba Ecolodge, and then maybe Wakola. But this one is chill. This is where you come for honeymoons. This is where you come for detoxing. This is where you come to run away from the hustle and bustle of Monrovia
If
City.
you're a water lover.
Yeah, if you're a water lover, definitely this is the place you should come to. If you cannot swim, there's also a pool area where you can, take a dip, have some fun. And if you're a surfer or you just like the ocean, look behind me, guys. There is so much to explore here. They said that there are going to be new activities coming up here very soon. I can't wait for them to have it because this is definitely the place I'm going to be recommending to everybody. Now, we went through the forest, right? And we came out on the beach. So the next thing we are doing now is we're gonna walk on the coastline area to go back to the lodge. I think what Ruby is doing is needed. We gotta wash these boots. We have to wash these boots. We're coming from
A muddy area.
a very muddy area. The forest is really muddy. It's advisable not to, go into the forest during rainy season, because the trees might fall and there's a lot of mud, you might slide. But we are currently in dry season. So, this is the perfect time to visit Kokon Lodge. You understand? For those, my Liberian people from the States who are coming back to visit Liberia in December, definitely Kokon Lodge. You must visit. You must visit Kokon Lodge. So let's go back to the lodge and then we see what more this place has to offer. Let's go, guys. All right, guys. So this is the manager. What was the title you said? You said it in a certain type of way. Operational manager. So we're going to be interviewing him shortly, but I will have to show you guys, the rooms and the prices, and then we'll interview him and then he will tell us more about this place. But for now, we're trying to get to the lodge and then I will show you more about the lodge itself. So let's go, guys. So here at Kokon Lodge, there are two different types of cabins. You have the suite and you have the standard. This is what the suite looks like. Coming outside or looking outside the suite, you have the pool area, you have a laid-back chair, and you also have, if you walk down, you also have an upright seated chair that you can even sit here, drink some coffee, and have a view of the ocean. This might look uncomfortable, but I can tell you that this is very, very comfortable. So let's go inside and see what it has to offer. All right, guys, so all the cabins here at Kokon Lodge are labeled by birds. This is an A-type cabin and the name of it is Tranquil, labeled after a bird. As you can see right here, this is what the bird looked like. So they have an eagle, they have a Tranquil, and the list goes on and on. So stepping into the cabin, let me put the lights on. Stepping into the cabins, the very first thing you see is the bed. Now this bed, to me, this bed can fit 3 persons, but is for 2 persons. persons. You also have an LED light on the floor that gives it that luxurious look. Stepping further in, you also have a bench here that can be converted into another bed. And then you have another bedroom further down in front of me and another one upstairs. In total, this place holds 6 persons. I'm not going to tell you the price now because I'm waiting to interview, the manager, and then he will better explain the prices and why they are priced the way they are priced. There's another thing I forgot to tell you guys. Here at Kokon Lodge, they have safety features. You also have a fire extinguisher here just in case of fire, because most of these structures are actually wood. Just in case anything happened, you have a fire extinguisher here. And in the corner here, you have souvenirs. I'm sure you've seen this at other eco lodges. These are water bottles with their lodge's name on it. You also have teacups, coffee, and tea. You have napkins, and you also have a safe here. For those of you who travel with your passport or valuable items, you can put it in the safe and put a code on it and know that your valuable items are safe. There's another thing I forgot to touch on, which is the mosquito net. We are in the forest though, so just in case of incasity, like my friends can say, you have the mosquito net to cover you so that you don't get sick. Here at Kokon Lodge, it's not like White Collar Lodge or the other eco lodges that have air conditioning. We have a fan here to cover that, and it's really airy here because the forests produce cool air, so it gets really airy here. Okay guys, so when you walk further down, you see a stairs. I don't know if it's a stairs or if it's a ladder. It looks like a ladder, but it heads upstairs to the loft, and now the loft has another bed that takes 2 persons. This place in general takes 6 persons. The door that I'm standing behind right now is the bathroom door. Now the bathroom itself has everything that you need as a human being to survive. You have a hand washer or face basin. You have a shower here. You have soap. You have your number 2 station, if you know what I mean. So when they say eco lodges, they don't mean that you're going to act like a caveman. They actually mean that you will be one with nature, at the same time be comfortable while doing it. So let's go outside so I can show you what the standards look like. Let's go. All right guys, so we are at the standards. This one is named Eagle, and this is what it looks like from outside. You understand? The first thing you see is a sitting area where you can literally look at the ocean or view the ocean from right here. You also have a laid back chair where you can just chill, lay back, and think about money, because you need money to come here. But come with me guys. You also have another chair just in case it's raining or something and you don't want to sit up front. You can sit right here too. All right guys, so going into the lodge, the very first thing you see is the bed. Like I said, this bed actually looks like it can take 3 persons, but hey man, who am I? They said it takes 2 persons. You have a mosquito net. You also have another chair that can be converted into a bed. In the corner here, you also have a safe and souvenirs, tea and coffee cups. And like I said, Kokon and all the lodges are big on safety, so there's always a fire extinguisher in every eco lodge cabins. You understand? When you look up, there is a stairs that heads up to a loft where there's another bed for 2 persons. When you walk further down, this is the bathroom area where I'm presently standing. You have the toilet space here, you have the shower here, and you also have where you can wash your hands right here. All the bathrooms here at Kokon Lodge have the mechanism where you use your leg and press for water. You understand? Which of course I think is genius. So from here, I'm going to be interviewing the manager. I'm going to be asking him questions about this cabin, the prices of the cabins, why they are priced the way they are priced, because a lot of you have problems with the price or the pricing of the cabins at every eco lodge I've visited or I visit in Liberia. So let's go talk to the manager. Let's go guys. All right, guys, so I'm here with the operational manager at Kokon Ecolodge, and we're going to be asking him a few questions, especially when it comes to the pricing of, the cabins and why they are priced the way they are priced. Because it seems that every time I do these tours or do these visits to eco lodges around Liberia, you guys are more asking questions about, why is it priced the way they are priced and all of that. So without further ado, let me introduce him. Please introduce yourself.
So I'm Nicky Arakofa. I'm the operational manager at Kokon Ecolodge.
All right. So So when people come to Kokon Ecolodge, what are they to expect?
They have to expect so many beautiful things. I mean, the natural environment, the sceneries, get a refreshing boat ride, relaxing, and doing a village tour, and that was forest guided tour as well.
So would you say this place was built for relaxation?
Yes, I would probably say that. And also you can use that to explore, get to know the local people, how they live, their common life, and explore the forest and get to know about endangered species and wildlife.
So we've done the forest tour. I saw somebody surfing. I saw that there are surfing classes here. There are lists of activities that I saw on the board. I don't know if it's the restaurant or the reception hall, but I saw a list of activities there. My concern is, are there going to be more activities in the future pertaining to what people can do here at the Ecolodge?
Yeah, sure. We have more plans on increasing our activities here. So yeah, for now, we have one of the best waves in Liberia at the Kokon Ecolodge for beginner, intermediate, and professional surfers. And yeah, we do a forest guided tour also is part of our activities, and bird washing as well. We also do wood carving where you can come and learn how to carve wood. And we are probably bringing very soon to the table that we can do a village tour and not a fishing tour as well.
So let's attack the main question, or Liberian people can say, let's knock the nail on the head. What are the pricing of the cabins?
So the suite with the boat transfer and the golf cart that will drive you through history. I mean, exploring the abandoned years military base from the Hitler War during 1939 to 1945. Drive through and reach at this beautiful beach peninsula resort on Cottonwood Land where you have a beautiful beach bay. And all of our rooms here are facing the ocean directly, and that comes with private pool attached to the suite with breakfast for 2 people and a complimentary bottle of wine. And you also have a branded souvenirs bottle and forest guided tour on the next morning before checking out. It's just $350 per night for 2 people, but it's good that other person can be to the room for $30 extra cost.
So just in case somebody wants to join, the 2 persons that pay the $300 and what?
$50.
Okay, the $350 is just $30 extra.
Yes, it's just $30 extra. It's like a giveaway because normally it's $25 per person for a day visit. So if we charging $30, it's like free. You sleep over, you get breakfast, forest tour, you get a souvenir bottle as well. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Okay, so what about the standard cabin?
So yeah, the standard cabins include all of the previous items I listed with the exception of the pool and a complimentary bottle of wine is $175. And I believe this is a fair deal wherein it's $25 for entry with the boat transfer. So if you move $50 for 2 people, $175, you left with $125. Okay. And the standard breakfast price normally around town is like $12. So if you deduct $24 for 2 people, it's like $101. So the room is just $101 with this beautiful, magnificent view of the ocean from your bed. Yeah. It's something compared to none.
I think what people don't really get is that the cost is based on the boat transfer, them taking you on a golf cart ride. All these things have to be maintained. All these things have to be taken care of. That's the reason why they charge the way they charge, because that's one of the biggest questions I've been asked, especially when I visit ecolodges in Liberia, is that it's too expensive. Why is it too expensive? You understand? But if you want something to go for a long time, they will have to maintain it, and maintenance is not cheap, and that's why they charge the way they charge. The next question I want to ask you is, how is the kitchen? What type of food do you guys make in the kitchen?
Oh yeah, for our kitchen, because we are close to the ocean side, so we provide seafood and local food for our customers.
And because you're in Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, we are in Grand Bazaar, so we have to patronize. I mean, the fishermen that go to the ocean fish, so we have to. This is sustainable tourism, right? Yeah. We have to give back to the community. So whatever thing we get from the community is what we provide for our client. And I would say, let's go back to the cost attached to our eco lodges around town, who people are probably complaining about. There is absolutely no place worth going that is expensive. The bottle of water that you buy on the sidewalk, if you get to the airport, it's going to be way expensive. It's not about the price, it's about the location.
Thank you.
So this is just what I want you guys to know. The beautiful scenery that we have here is compared to none. What we have in Liberia, others don't have it. Imagine the boat ride is mind-blowing with all of the toys on the boat, then the golf cart drive through the abandoned years military base and the savannah area.
Some countries don't even have oceans.
Of course, and look at the beautiful land that we have here. This is a peninsula on Cottonwood Land, so it's not expensive. I mean, it's something worth your money spending on.
The next question I would like to ask you is, how is the security here like?
Okay, so we 100% secure here. This is area is a peninsula on Cottonwood Land that is connected to the mainland, but it's a primary forest wherein you cannot find perpetrators here. Okay. So we have few people around our area, which is the nearby villages, but everybody are going to the ocean to fish and getting for themselves, for their family. So we are safe here. We have securities on ground.
That's what I wanted to know.
Yes, we have securities on ground, and with the big ocean right here, there is no way that people will come and fly here to come and stay. But securities are intact here.
And for the animals, I don't think they come around here, right?
No, you know, we have dominions over things. So animals, they will, as soon as you come in our environment, they will try to get away from there because the noise will be, you know, disturbing them, and they don't want to get killed. So at the end of the time, they will try to go further down instead of being around where human activity is.
Another thing I want to ask is, why did you guys choose this location? I want to ask two questions in one. Why did you choose this location, and why did you decide to make it a reserve?
So we actually chose this location because this is something that out of 100 countries, you will find 1 or 2 locations like this. So Liberia is so beautiful that the world needs to see, and then you tourists, and you have to come and explore this part of Liberia. I mean, the river there, the Marshall River, is something that people don't have any idea of, but Marshall settlement is part of the Ramstein site that is up to international importance. And the forest area here, we noticed that a lot of animals here, they have been victimized by the community dwellers that have been killing them and eating them as bush meat. So we thought it wise to come and settle down here so we can preserve this area, save the forest, save planet Earth, and we have a healthy and happier life to live. And also, our goal as Ecolodge is to better the lives of the local people and to have sustainable practices. So that's our main primary objective that brought us to this part of Lower Grand Bassa County, Liberia, respectively.
Lastly, the last question I want to ask you, the staff, are they locals?
Yes. So all of the staffs that are here, they are from the surrounding here. The Bassa Point community, some migrated to Marshall because they wanted to follow their education, but yet and still, they all have a root from this Bassa Point community. So just the top head, which is the operational manager, and the executive chef, who is not from here, but we are all from the southeastern region. So one way or the other, we are all related. So we take our people from the local surrounding, train them, empower them, and we are working with them, and we feel happy working with them.
I said it was the last question, but hey man, I just have to ask one more thing. And this one is not like a very tough question. How do people book their stay at Kokon Ecolodge?
All right, so there are varieties of ways that you can book your stay, right? You can place a phone call locally, and then the receptionist will answer and give you the details. Or better still, you can go on our website at www.kokonecolodge.com and do your booking. If you don't want to do that with all of the process going through, you can send us a WhatsApp message, and the WhatsApp is effective. We will definitely respond to you and do your booking. Or better still, you can email us, visit any of our social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. Whenever you send us a message, we are happy to receive your message to be able to respond to you concerning booking processes or inquiries.
All right, man. So thank you for being on the channel.
Thank you, my brother.
All right, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel and becoming a part of the family. If you're watching this on Facebook, click my profile, click follow, and become a part of the family on that side. My name is Fizzle, your favorite Liberian boy. Until next time, peace.